On the hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Matt Piper in New York. A federal judge rejects a plea deal for the two men who murdered Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia. The deals would have allowed Travis and Gregory McMichael to serve 30 years of their sentence in a federal facility before being transferred to a state correctional facility.
Wanda Cooper Jones told the court she does not need to hear Travis McMichael confess he targeted Ahmaud Arbery because he was black, that she's heard enough from him, and now she begs U.S. District Judge Lisa Wood, please listen to her. Cooper Jones says the plea agreement to let the McMichaels serve 30 years in a nicer federal prison gives them one last chance to spit in her face after murdering her son. Judge Wood heard the family's plea and rejected the deal, saying she's not comfortable with the terms. The McMichaels now have a few more days to decide whether to still plead guilty or go ahead with the jury trial February 7th. Veronica Waters for CBS News, Atlanta.
California Governor Gavin Newsom is getting rid of San Quentin death row over the next 2 years to create what he calls a positive healing environment.
We're in the process now of pushing that population out of the row, the physical death row, and moving a number of people safely and very thoughtfully, there's a judicious process here, into general population.
The United Nations Security Council met to hear from Russian and Ukrainian representatives. This as the U.S. has threatened sanctions should Russia further invade its neighbor. President Biden says he hopes for a peaceful resolution, but
with Russia's continuing its buildup of its forces around Ukraine, we are ready no matter what happens.
I'm Stephen Portnoy. As Ukraine's president urges the U.S. to tone down the rhetoric out of fear Washington's talk of an imminent Russian invasion will spark panic, the White House says this.
We feel it's important to be open and candid about the threat from Russia.
Press Secretary Jen Psaki points to the current buildup of troops with more on the way and other efforts to destabilize Ukraine, including intelligence indicating Moscow has considered a false flag operation to justify an invasion.
It's dangerous. We've been saying for more than a week that Russia could invade at any time.
And two Ukrainian officials tell CBS News that Kyiv has approved Bridget Brink for the position of U.S. ambassador to Ukraine. She has been the frontrunner for months. It took some time, but the FDA has now fully approved the first 2 shots of Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine, following Pfizer's last summer. Vanderbilt University's Dr. William Schaffner.
I think it's very exciting. Moderna also now has full approval, and so that, I hope, will encourage even more people to get vaccinated and to get boosted.
A really big day on Wall Street as the Dow gained 406. The NASDAQ was up 469. S&P gaining 84 points. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. I'm getting gas, by the way. Oh, man.